Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
And already we're underway here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. Forward it goes. He slid it through. Christensen gets good distance on it. Back to the keeper and tries something new. Keeper goes long.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Christensen does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aimed long and direct. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! And another time! Oh, extraordinary.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's got away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Barkley. Now it's Tatsidis. Rudiger plays it forward. Barkley. Moses. Moses. Barkley. That intervention was very necessary. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Emerson plays it back in. Cleared without complication. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, good ball. Shaped for an overhead. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Well positioned to make that interception.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's looked long this time. Here's a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That's been levered clear. Now it's Barkley. Now it's Barkley. Barkley. Drill. Can he finish? That is wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
There's going to be another change here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Papadopoulos tries to get it forward quickly.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Defender's on the back foot. He's in, surely! Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.